Alright guys, I did it. I made some money. I think I can reproduce what I did too. Um, so I made about $50 on Nvidia today. I did put some money in my account today, so hopefully I have some more money to work with tomorrow. But I made $55, which is only 1.39%, but 1% every day is 30% a month, which is pretty good. Not 30%, but what, 20%? But yeah, I was happy with it. I'm finding out that the small wins are better than big wins. Get out when you can. So yeah, I made my money right around in this area. I dropped off my son at school, got back home. I noticed that we were trending upward. I've been using this Fibonacci retracement tool. Here I'll put it up so you guys can see what settings I have, because I guess it does make a difference. I found this on YouTube. So he set the first one to 0.005 negative. Set that as red, which is going to be your stop loss. 0.3820 is going to be your. So I'm going to change this to white. And we're going to do this. Yeah, kind of like that. Actually, I don't like it. So yeah, I've been using this Fibonacci retracement tool, and settings again, negative 0.005. Make red. It's gonna be my stop loss. Bright green is gonna be my entry, and then lighter green is more of a buy the dip. Sorry, I got ADD. So, yeah, buy the dip. Sorry, I got that backwards. Let me get this changed up here. This should be this color here. And then, let's see. This should be a brighter green. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so, yeah, this is the tool. Sorry, I'm just kind of customizing it too. I'm making little tweaks to it. Then this is where I get in at. This is my entry spot. This is my second dip. We're getting close to the stop loss. And then this is the my get profit. And basically it looks like this. You wait for all three lines, your moving averages to line up. And then let me go over those settings too. So your exponential moving average I have set to yellow, and I have it set to 20. My exponential moving average I have set to 50, or 50-day moving average. I have that set to orange, and then 200 for my red. And once you get them lined up where you got red, orange, yellow, almost do it as like stop, slow, and go. So when you got them in this order, that means things are going to start trending up typically. And then you use your Fibonacci retracement tool. Once you see that change, you find once you see this kind of line up and it starts to trend upward, you go to your most recent high. So like right here, I'm not sure if this is exactly where I did it at, but basically want to go to your recent high and then go down to where the lines first crossed at, and then you have your entry points. You have your entry points. So whenever the price hits this 133, so here it would have gone back down. I would have bought a call here, and then I bought another call here. This doesn't seem to match up with what I did, but this is basically how it works. So you buy a call here, buy a call here, buy another call here, um, and then it kind of sets up your stop loss and everything for you. This would have stopped out, so this definitely wasn't where I did this at. It was between 9 and 9:30, 8:30. It was between 8:30 and so it must have been in here somewhere. So I was watching this. It was definitely like consolidating, and then I saw it start to trend up. I think maybe it was in here. This makes a little more sense. Yeah, this makes a little more sense. Doesn't really match up with my strategy with the moving averages, but um, yeah, this is where I got in at. This is about 8:30. My wife was on a meeting behind me, but um, yeah, this is where I got in at. I bought a couple calls. I bought one here, and then it did dip down and got down to 133. I bought another one, and then I did end up selling. I sold one like here at the stop at the take profit, which is here, and made about $45. And then I held on to one because I wanted to see if it continued to go up, and you can see that it didn't. And then I actually started to lose money. I held on to it because there's a pretty big gap that still has not filled. This gap right here, as you can see, the stock took a dive yesterday. Towards the end of the day, it took a huge dive, and I still think this. I mean, it did recover up to here, but this gap is still not filled. So I still think there's room to go up tomorrow. So I'm still looking for calls tomorrow. I'm going to try and do the same thing. But so I just left it alone. I was either going to hold on to it even tomorrow. I did a call that was 8 days out, and then I'm also doing ones that are in the money, 75 or 70% or higher. I'm finding out that seems to work too. You can even look at the volume on here and see what other people are doing. You can see there's a ton of volume on this one here. There's a ton of volume on this one as well. Um, so yeah, I bought one of these, and I bought this one here, and that's what I made my money off of. I made $40 on one, and then I only made like $10 on the other one. I had a doctor's appointment today, and right before I went into the doctor's, I didn't want to let it just sit, and it was right around in this area. I ended up selling it. It was like 133.70 or so, I believe I sold it at. If I would have kept it, it would have went up to 134, but it's whatever. I'm glad I did, because if you look at the end of the day here, it did go all the way back down to 132. So I would have been out of the money at that point. So I'm hoping tomorrow. Um, I'm hoping tomorrow the stock market opens real low, and then I'm going to be buying some calls again. My S&P, or yeah, my S&P indicator, it did record pretty low. If 11 out of this, let me go back to the trading view, and then this S5FD that I mentioned in previous videos. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. So tomorrow, either tomorrow or next week, we're gonna see the stocks go back up, because this recorded under 10. This was actually, no, this was at 11, and then today it recorded at like 6, which is, or 7. So as you can see, in the past, when it hits this mark, almost immediately within the next few days, it goes right back up. Tuesday into Wednesday. This is a Friday, so hopefully it goes back up tomorrow. Let's see what this one is. This is a Thursday, so that's kind of is similar. You can see the stock goes right back up. Has either 1 or 2 or even 3 good days right after that. So I'm hoping tomorrow will be the same. I'm gonna do some calls. I did put some more money in my account because I think I figured out a way to make some consistent money. It's not, hasn't been great money. I'd rather make hundreds in one day, but um, for now, I'll take $50. It feels a lot better to get little wins and chasing big, huge wins. And this Fibonacci thing does seem to help a lot with that because I did struggle with setting my stop loss as well as my take profit. So I'd find myself a lot of times getting super greedy when I'd see the stock start to go up. So this kind of tells you like take your profit at this point, otherwise it's gonna go back down. So that's it for today. Hopefully, we'll get some more wins tomorrow. I'll make another video tomorrow or over the weekend. Maybe talk about what the plan is for next week. It all depends on what happens with my job. Like I mentioned in the previous video, my job's kind of on hold until they figure out what's going on with my timesheet stuff. Sounds like I got in trouble, but my boss is like, I don't think so. I think it's just a miscommunication. So hopefully I keep my job because I need that income. But if not, I'll do this. I like making YouTube videos. I like trading in the stock market. It's actually fun, and I've never actually done a job or done something that I find fun. It's always been just get a job to make some money. So I'm 38, so I feel like I deserve it. But my wife might say different. She makes good money, so it's not that big of a deal. But if I can make some money in the stock market and hopefully make some money on YouTube eventually, maybe that'll change your mind. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, like I say always, definitely leave them in the comment field. And any suggestions or anything else you recommend. I am trying to figure out my own kind of strategy because I do find out when I watch YouTube videos, I end up watching 20 different strategies within an hour, and then I just get lost in the sauce. So I think I found one that I like. I think I can repeat it. So that's what I'm going to do. See what happens. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.